So how long does it really take to get good at jiu-jitsu? Most beginners will tell you it's about showing up a few months and learning a few submissions. But the truth is, getting good at jiu-jitsu is really about three things: mindset, consistency, and how you measure your progress. So let's break it down. Let's define what good even means. Because for some people, it's about surviving without getting tapped every 20 seconds. But then for others, it's about dominating. It's about dominating the newer student or even dominating competitions. Let's backtrack, and instead of thinking in terms of years, let's think in terms of levels. So first, from 1 to 6 months, you should start recognizing the basic positions, basic pins like side control, mount, north-south, knee on belly. You should start recognizing common guards like a De La Hiva or a single leg X or collar sleeve. You should have at least 3 guards that you're familiar with by 6 months. And on top of that, you should have a few escapes from pins and a few passes from those common guards, like a knee cut slide or mount escape, elbow knee escape from the mount. So at 6 months, you should start recognizing positions and escaping more. At 1 year, this means you can hold your own against new white belts and even surprise a few of the higher belts. And by this time, you should have added to your recognizable positions. You should have added to your number of escapes from the pin, from side control or knee on belly or north-south. By this time, you should have added to your guard depth. So now instead of just knowing what a De La Hiva looks like, you have a sweep from there. You have an attack, whether it's a back attack or a triangle or a omoplata. And with proper training and focus and consistency, around 2 to 3 years, you're above average, building a style that fits your body type, building a style that fits your character. So the timeline isn't exact. It depends on how many days you're on the mat, how you study outside of class, and how intentional you are when you're training. But here's the truth. Going to practice, going to the gym 2 to 3 times a week isn't enough. The mat time you get isn't enough. The people who progress the fastest and develop the fastest to be above average do 3 things. 1, you drill inside and outside of class. Don't just learn in class, but repeat it until it's automatic. Come home, do it on your kids, use your wife, buy a dummy, drill, drill, drill. 2, you study off the mat. So you're not just physically engaging with jiu-jitsu, you're mentally engaging with jiu-jitsu. You're watching instructionals, you're watching your competition footage or someone else's competition footage. You're even filming yourself during your practice rolls in the gym, and you're coming home and you're watching those films. 3, you train with intention. You don't try to win rolls, and instead of winning rolls, you roll to test the position out. The drilling that you've previously got down to the T, you bring and put against a live dummy to test and to sharpen weaknesses. If you do these 3 things, you will definitely progress years ahead of someone that's just showing up twice a week and going through the motions. So how do you know if you're actually getting better? You can measure it by these 4 things. Survival time. Are you lasting longer in rolls before you get submitted? Are you only getting submitted 2 times instead of 4 times out of the 3-minute, 5-minute roll? Control. Are you able to hold dominant positions more often? Execution. Now you're just not hitting those submissions on the dummy at home, but you're able to hit those techniques you've been practicing at home against the resisting opponent now, or you're able to hit that more frequently. Confidence. Now you're rolling with a clear purpose instead of just reacting to what's happening within that roll. You're looking for the submission. You're looking for and trying to funnel towards the position. Unfortunately, Progress in jiu-jitsu isn't a straight line. It's rarely a straight line. It can happen, but it's rarely a straight line. When you look back 3 to 6 months, you should clearly see your growth. If you've been coming consistently, if you've been measuring your progress, and you've had the right mindset, 3 to 6 months is a great time to look back and be able to see measurable progress. So when should you be good or above average in jiu-jitsu? Well, with 2 to 4 days a week of training, consistent studying and consistent drilling and consistent mat time, most people are going to feel good at the 2 to 3 year mark. They're going to feel above average at the 2 to 3 year mark. But here's the catch. Jiu-jitsu isn't about arriving. It's about a lifetime journey, right? So it's not about arriving to a set point, but it's about the evolution of your game, the evolution of your life as your body changes, as you get older, as your time changes, as your understanding of jiu-jitsu grows and your exposure to it grows, you will evolve. The goal isn't to arrive, it's to keep evolving. The timeline matters less than your investment into the process. The sooner you get intentional about training, the faster your growth compounds. So how long does it take to get good at jiu-jitsu? It just depends on how much you put into it. Consistency, drilling, studying, and training with purpose, that's the formula. Now I want to hear from you. How long have you been training? And what does good mean in your journey? Drop a comment down below. If you found this video helpful, hit like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video when we break down competition nerves at my first competition.
Music licensing reimagined.